You have just tuned in to the latest and the greatest on the Android system. This is the channel that gives you information every day in every way possible. Please click that like button on your way in and stay tuned for more videos just like this.
Hey, what you got for him today, C. Butler? I don't know, man. Trying to figure out what to put out today. Hey, well, you better make it good, man. You know these people waiting for a new video and everything. Stay tuned. I'm about to, put in some work right now.
As you can see, now both phones are actually due for an update right here. Where is it? So right here I have a system update, and then right here I have a system update. So let's just knock out two birds with one stone right now. Go ahead and see which one can update the Android system the fastest. Alright, so before we begin the battle between the updates on the LG Stylo 2 Plus and the LG Stylo 3 Plus, let's take a look at the battery right now, because I woke up literally like at, I don't know, 8 o'clock a.m. this morning. As you can see, the battery on here was 100% for quite some time. So let me just show you. For like 3 hours, I wasn't using my phone that much, but look right here, it stayed at 100% for like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 hours. And then the 5th hour, you could see it start to drop, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I got to my house around like 9:30, and you could see right here it started charging, and then it jumped almost up to like 75%, like almost 40% charge in like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And it says right here 27 minutes for it to fully charge. It was at 39% or like 36%. Right here it was at 36%, and now it's like at 73% within 20 minutes of time. So this just shows you that this battery charges super fast and it actually lasts really long. Alright, so as you can see, the update is actually on both screens right here. The LG Stylo 3 Plus on the left and the LG Stylo 2 Plus on the right. Now before we actually jump right in, let's go to settings and let's go to about phone right here. Go to software info, and so you can see right here the MS550 20C is what this is currently running on, and that's the Stylo 2 Plus. And then on the Stylo 3 Plus, let me just make that zoom in. It's kind of not clear right there. Back that up a little bit and zoom it right back in. Okay. So the MP45010D. So we're gonna begin the update in just a second. Alright, so now that we see what softwares are on each phone, both on the 7.0 Android, right here, 7.0, and they're actually both on the October 1st security patch, so that they're like updated in the same exact version of software at this point. So we're gonna upgrade this software on both phones. Alright, so now we could see that we're gonna tap it at the same time right here. And then right here, I'm gonna read both screens. You can see that the blue color is a little bit darker on the 3 Plus. I don't know if that's because of brightness or anything. Let me turn that up a little bit. And then, so this thing has to be charged at 40% on both devices. And so I have plenty of juice on both devices. The 3 Plus has 74%, and this one has 94%. So right now it says Metro PCS is pleased to provide a free software update for your smartphone. This release includes updates to make your phone more secure. So you can see the message is identical. With the 2 Plus, the software isn't as big right here. You can see it's 91.4, and the 3 Plus has the 102.1. But in both cases here, we're gonna just install these both right here. And you can see on the right it's already downloading. On the left it's actually about to install that right now, and it's actually hitting the reboot stage already. So let me pause the video, because the 2 Plus is actually starting to download the update, whereas the 3 Plus is actually installing the update. So you know, they're not going to be even here, but as you can see on the left, the 3 Plus is actually ahead in the process here. So I'm just going to have to wait for that 2 Plus as it's a little bit behind here. Alright, you can see that orange strip coming across the screen on the 2 Plus, and it's actually ready to install that software now. So now that's beginning to install in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Let's check out the 2 Plus now as it begins to update. As you can see, this one is almost 1/4, almost 2/4 of the way through, because this one was already actually downloaded, and this one I had to download, so it's catching up right now. But this one is actually booting back up as we speak, and it says LG Life's good. And now you can see they're actually almost head to head right here, even though this one started a little bit earlier. So we're at the same screen right here. This one about 2/4 halfway through now, and this one's like 1/4 through. So I got the 3 Plus on the left and the 2 Plus on the right. So let's just pause that video one more time and wait for that 3 Plus to actually get its way across that line right there that we're waiting for it to hit. Now, if you own a LG Stylo phone, if you got the LG G Stylo 1 and then you jumped up to the Stylo 2 and now you're rocking with the Stylo 3, tell me your opinions down below. What you think will happen? Will they be getting a LG Stylo 4? Like, and what are we expecting? Because I remember when the 3 Plus was coming out, all of us had wanted that bigger memory, which is 32 gigs, and we actually got it. So this one had the 16 and this had the 32, and we actually got it. And then the other thing was that people were asking, like, why is the screen on the 2 Plus a 720 display? Because last year, I remember on the 2 Plus, we thought we were gonna get full HD, but what happened was they actually waited to the 3 Plus to give us the HD. So now we got, you know, nothing's came out yet for the 4 Plus, but I'm just like wondering, how are they gonna make this phone better? Because it's already, like, you know, pretty dope right now, just like by itself. As you can see, that's almost done on the left. It's almost booting up all the way through now, and system update, and it should be coming back on in any moment now. Here you can see it's coming back on. LG Life is good, powered by Android. But I don't really know how they can make this phone better. I mean, they can definitely make the software and the pen better a little bit, because there's always improvement there. If you ever messed around with the Microsoft Surface laptop or the tablet with that pen, now that pen is seriously accurate. If they could make it more accurate to that extent, like to make it super accurate to the point you feel like you're writing on paper, then that could be a biggie, you know, that could be a deal breaker and actually improve it. I don't know if they're gonna jump up to the screen at all, because I think 1080 is perfect for a budget phone. I don't think they're gonna go to like a 2K screen or nothing like that, but they could increase the pixels per inch. Instead of I think it's like at 280 something right now, or 380 something, 386 ppi on here. Then on this one, the Stylo 2 Plus, I think it was this 250 something. So it definitely increased when it came to like graphics and pixels on the screen. So like you can definitely see the difference as far as clarity on the screen and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video and wait for that 2 Plus to catch up. As you can see on the right side, and I'll be right back. Yeah, man, LG is sick. They're dope, man. They keep giving us updates every single month or so. I've never had a phone do that in my life, period. I mean, I know Google is on top of their game when it comes to updates, as well as like Nokia, because you know they're dealing directly with Google, you know what I mean? But LG is like right up there with the updates. I consider them to be like top notch when it comes to like updating their phones. You can see the LG Stylo 2 Plus is actually almost done here, and it's actually more than 3/4. It's actually booting up as we speak, whereas the 3 Plus is like almost finished with the installation here, because it started before the 2 Plus. But now this one's booting back up. You can see the LG Stylo 3 Plus on the left is actually 100% right now upgrading the Android system. So that should be actually popping up as we speak. Here it is right now. It's gonna actually let me unlock the screen, and then it's gonna ask me to enter my password. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's probably still updating at the top. Yup. So as you can see on the top, it's updating. But wait, the 2 Plus is like right behind it, even though this one started way quicker. So let me see. It's at 100% now. Let me make this glare go away. And yep, so now that one's back up in action. Now I gotta put in my password on here. You can see the 3 Plus is updating here on the notification bar. Now the 2 Plus is live, and that one is actually updating. So this thing is still really quick, even though it like the update started on the 3 Plus way before it's actually catching up. Oh whoa, the 3 Plus just flew right through there. So yup, that one's actually done. Let's go into settings now and check out the software right here, because I want to this is probably gonna be the newer version right here. It's gonna say something. So yup, it's the, if you could see that here, that MP54010E. So that's the new software update. The last one, the first one I ever had with this phone was the B, then the C, then the D, and now we got the E on here. And the 2 Plus is actually still updating right now. But you could see the security patch is December 1st. So that's live, and that's actually ready to go. That's the latest and greatest software. Now you can see that the latest and greatest software on the 2 Plus is actually live and ready to go now. This is the security software update. Nothing crazy, just updating all the bugs and keeping your security levels up there. So yeah, this one is the MS55020D now. It was the C. So every time you update your phone, it's gonna jump up a letter. You can see that this is the December 1st patch as well. So they both got identical build numbers. The NRD 90U, and then the kernel level version is the same. And then this is where it starts to change the baseband version, but everything is pretty much the same when it comes to software, except for this one on the bottom and the baseband version. But the security patch levels are up to date on both phones, and they should be running a lot smoother. I mean, see. Let me just move this screen around a little bit. I mean, they always were super fast. You can't even make this thing lag even if you wanted to. But these babies are like super clean and super smooth. So let's check out. You know, the apps are moving around super quick right here. You go to multitasking on both phones, and you know you clear that out. This one actually holds a lot more apps in it right there in the app tray. I mean, in the most recent apps, I noticed that one, the 3 Plus, actually holds more apps. Like from the 2 Plus, I noticed that. And the battery is gonna charge double the speed, twice as fast. You can see that the screen does look impressive on both, but you could just see it's more vivid on the 3 Plus, a little bit more brighter and a little bit more vivid. So I don't know if that's because of brightness or anything like that, but yeah, let's try to make that. Yeah, so they're both at 61% now. They don't even need to be brighter than that, but the clarity on the 3 Plus is a little bit more vivid and clear, as you can see here. But you just tuned into the latest and the greatest on the Android system. Thank you for checking out this video. Make sure you click that like button on your way out, and you stay tuned for more videos just like this. Now, it's your boy Serrano. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and depending on where you are, have a good night. Peace, and I'll catch you on the next one.